We are a global fintech company with 20 years of payment experience.
The company said that that money should have been at 2 banks in the Philippines, and the Central Bank of the Philippines has since said that no such transaction was ever made. Now,
the former chief executive of Wirecard, Marcus Brown, has been arrested. The move was confirmed earlier this hour by
the German payments firm declared insolvency earlier this week, owing almost $4 billion to creditors.
Hey everyone, it's your buddy Adil, and yes, it's quite a mess with the story of Wirecard, and I have received tons of messages of people worried about their money and asking me like what is happening and like if I had some information. So I decided to make this video. I think that you also received this email freezing, like the FCA is freezing all the prepaid card activities. So we're in this together. I have done some investigation in this whole story, and I've been also in touch with the Pioneer team of Latin America, and like I've gathered as much information as possible so I can clarify to you what is happening and like the whole situation. Right guys, so hit that thumb up button if you are new to the channel, subscribe, and also make sure to spread the word, because this is something like a lot of people are worried out there and they don't have the right information. So I think it's our duty to spread the word, like either on groups or Facebook or Instagram or forums, anywhere. Before moving forward, who else is using Wirecard? It's not just Pioneer. Actually, it was also Revolut until 2018. Then they stopped and they start using an in-house solution. You have Curve, you have Anna Money, a UK company, you have FairFX, also UK company, Pocketed, UK company, and they are all using Wirecard, and they are all in the same situation that we are in. Like they also have the customers with accounts with card frozen, like what's happening with us right now, and like I think it's interesting also to keep an eye on these companies, like to stay updated. It's good to have various points of view and not just one. You might have some good information from here and there. And like the connection, so the connection between, I'm speaking right now for Pioneer, like about Pioneer. So the connection between Wirecard and Pioneer, there is two. There is Wirecard Solution, a UK company. It's the company that issues the debit card of Pioneer. And you have Wirecard Bank EG, and this one is the one in charge of the Euro global payment service of Pioneer. And this is not the first time that this is happening. Like back into I can't remember, it was 2017 or 2018. Similar story happened with Bank Choice Limited. It was like the card issuer for Pioneer for a very long time ago. Like I remember my very first card were these blue ones, and like they got similar issues. Like they've been bankrupt, as you might see in their liquidation website. They are based in Belize, and like what Pioneer did back then is that they just blocked the card and sent us new cards, just because like they had some buffer zone to organize the thing. Unless what's happening right now, it was quite a surprise. So they didn't have enough time to organize the transition to another card provider. And but yeah, it's not the first time that this is happening. If you've been using Pioneer since a long time, I think you are aware of this story. So what is the impact? Impact-wise, the card funds are frozen. You can't access or withdraw or anything. And there is two types that are the main of the card. There is cards with $5,000 limit, and anything beyond this will be on the Pioneer account and not inside the card, so you can still access it. And the 10,000. People making a little bit more volume, and the 100,000. Personally, the 100,000, I know only a friend of mine who got this limit, and it's a virtual card, and it was for an extreme emergency, like he'd been through some hacking and some stuff. So Pioneer issued to him 100,000 because he was making like it was 7 figures business. So it's the only case that I'm aware of, and any money that would be beyond the card limit is available, and any incoming money is available for withdrawal. Like say that right now you receive some money, it's gonna be in your Payoneer account and not in the card, so you can withdraw. But still, I think that I'm gonna go through some issues because I think there will be some system overload because everyone is scared and trying to withdraw the money. So imagine everyone trying to do the same transaction at the same time, it's gonna saturate and it will stop working. That's just a guessing. I don't know how things work technically, but I don't know. I've read some people have been able to withdraw. I've read some other have been frustrated and not able to withdraw. Alright guys, so right now let me show you a little example just to understand a little bit the situation for those who are visual like myself. We need to see the stuff. So if your account is like this one, so you have your card is activated and you have $1,000 on card, you can't use it, parcero. You need to wait until the situation gets resolved. The example number 2 is if you have beyond, you have an excess, like the card is 10,000 and you have 65,000 on the balance, you can still use 65,000 in the balance. So like this is the whole thing. You can withdraw it, you can send it to other Payoneer account, no problem. And yeah, so what the FCA, these are the guys that are freezing our monies to protect us in case of insolvency. So imagine like some very extreme bad shit happened to the Wirecard and they had to take our money that is in the Pioneer. They can't do it because the FCA is freezing that money. So like they are protecting us. People need to understand this. Like this is very, very important. Like just this thing like make me feel more comfortable about my money in Pioneer. So is there a chance I want to get my money back safeguarding? Here's the explanation. I will leave the link below this video so you can go and check and read like the entire page. Is very interesting. Customer protection measure within the purpose safeguarding is to protect and return customer money if a firm was to fail. End of the story. So like our money is just locked and we'll get it back. I might recommend you to check why did the FCA take this action, and they explain why. Because like there was almost 2 billion euros missing. That's quite a lot of money, and like they did this as a measure to protect us. Right guys, I hope that you got some clarity of the situation. If it is the case, like thumb up, and I really count on you to spread in the world because a lot of people are worried out there and need this information. So feel free to share like on Facebook groups and forums and you know wherever you can share this, spread it, because I think it's important. Like many people think that they lost their money forever while it's not really the case. I hope it's not, but like 90%, 99%, it's not the case. And my personal thought of the situation, I think, first, I really love Pioneer and I'm an ambassador of the brand, and like they've been there for us since 2000. For me personally, 2011, I've been using Pioneer and I trust them for leaving my money in there and everything. So I think that they are going to solve this. They already been through similar situation and they fixed it. And I think that the FCA, once the investigation is done, they will unfreeze the money, and then Pioneer will allow us to withdraw the money to our bank accounts, and until they figure out and they will be like working on an alternative solution to Wirecard, and there is many other alternatives. So I think it's a matter of time to get all of this sorted. We need to be a little bit patient and fingers crossed. Right guys, that's it for this video. If there is some updates, I will keep you posted whenever I get something new on my Instagram. You can check my Instagram stories. You will find the link below this video for my account. And also I will open a thread on Payment Process and Ninja forum, so we can exchange there and like we update each other on the situation and everything. I will also leave the link below this video, and see you in the next one. Cheers.